Hey guys, it's our first day of online school and I am not excited. I hope you guys are way more excited than I am because this is not fun for any of the teachers, I can promise you that. So anyway, I sent everybody home a red folder that had weeks 1 and 2 work in it. So that's what I'm going to go over first. So you have your folder, and when you open up, it says week 1 and week 2. So we are going to take the first packet out of week 1, and it says March 16th. We're definitely changing that. We're going to change that to March 23rd. So the first thing I want you to do is mark out that 16 and put a 23 above it. Just like that. So March 23rd. And the next thing I want you to do is we are going to take off the first sheet. So we're going to work on the first sheet. The second sheet that says the lost chick. And the third sheet that is 10 more and 10 less. Because I feel like doing all of the things that I sent you in one day, I mean, even though that's what we do at school in one day, it's way harder to do at home than it is at school. So we're going to definitely do a lot less than what we were thinking. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to read through the packet with you, and hopefully I can change the view of the camera so that you can see me working on the page. I know it's going to be weird, but hopefully you can see that. This is not the most ideal way to do this, guys. Okay, so number 1 on this is going to be our daily work. So number 1 says 175 people played drums in the parade and 210 people played trumpets. How many played in all? So if we're using our cubes that we've used before, we're going to look at in all, and we know that that means plus. So we have 175 is our first number, and 210 is our second number. 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So we have 385 people. And then up here it says write your answer in the pot. So in the pot of gold, we're going to write 385. On our next problem, this is just solving for these two. So we've got an addition problem. 5 plus 2, 7. 2 plus 7, 9, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So we didn't have to regroup on that one. That one was pretty easy. Our next one, we are subtracting. So we've got 5 minus 3, 6 minus 1, and 8 minus 2. 652. All right, over here, write the correct number in the pot. So we need a number that is greater than 86 and less than 89. So we've got 99, 70, and 88. There's only one number that's going to fit in there. The one that's less than 89 and bigger than 86 is going to be 88. So we're going to write that number in our pot of gold. Write the answer in the hat. The 5th month of the year. So if we're counting our months, we've got January, February, March, April, May. So May is going to be what we write in our hat right here. May is the 5th month of the year. Over here we've got make a compound word. Our word in our shamrock is air. We've got blue, windy, plain, or port. So there are actually 2 different words we can make out of that. We've got airplane or airport. Over here, we're working with diphthongs. So the picture in the middle is a moon, and then we're going to write the word down here. So do we spell moon M-E-W-N or M-O-O-N? We're going to spell it M-O-O-N. Our next one, we're adding a suffix. So we've got joy is our base word. Are we going to say joyer, joyless, joyful, or joyest? The one that we are going to use is full. That is the only one that makes a word that makes sense. All right, down here we're choosing conjunctions. I went to the parade. I have to use one of these words to make a compound sentence. So I am going to use I went to the parade because, and then you can make your own sentence. I'm going to say I went to the parade because I was in the marching band. I was in marching band, actually. I played the trumpet. And we marched in a lot of parades. Okay. Make sure when you're writing your sentence that you're using capitals and periods. All right, the last one. This seems to be the thing that people have the most trouble with. And it's because we don't always know what the sentence is about. But here's a clue that I'm going to tell you. The first word in the sentence is always going to have a capital letter. And we have two words right now with capital letters. But the last word in the sentence is always going to have your punctuation mark. And right here is our punctuation mark. So we know Persia will be our last word. Make sure you put your period. And the will be our first word. So the rest of the words we have are empire, largest, and was. So we've got the blank, blank, blank Persia. We have to make these words make sense in our sentence. So we could say the empire largest was Persia, but that doesn't really make sense. The largest empire was Persia. That makes a lot more sense. So our second word is going to be largest. Our third word, we can mark them out as we go. Our third word is going to be empire. And our fourth word is going to be was. So our sentence says, the largest empire was Persia. Okay, so that's it for our morning work part of our day. I will post another video of how to do the reading activity and the math activity. So hopefully this is working, guys. Let's all stay in this together. Bye.